Meanwhile, there's been outrage in former Minister Rajanna's bastion. Rajanna supporters trying to even immolate self. Anger in Tumkuru after what they say is a raw deal to Rajanna. So why was he sacked? Remember, he faced the axe because he countered the narrative of the vote-chori, which is being led by Rahul Gandhi, literally the party's top leader. Rajanna supporters there blocking roads, staging a sit-in. One supporter even tried to attempt self-immolation. He was stopped just in time, but clearly shows one, the popularity of Rajanna on the ground, especially in Tumkuru, but also many of them coming forth to claim that he has been treated not in an appropriate manner by the top leadership. So that's the top news. Remember, this happened about 24 hours ago, that Rajanna, even though his resignation was accepted, but many have said how was it a loose tongue of the Congress leader, or that he is also becoming more strong with regard to his defiance against what the Congress full-fledged narrative has been. And he's saying that he does not fall for it. He does not believe. In fact, he's hinted that there's a conspiracy and he'll expose it. He's promised that he'll put forth details later. But basically, the ouster that followed was remarks on the voter list and the lapses that happened also with the allegation that has come in from Rahul Gandhi. He was a former cooperative minister, so he's a senior figure. He's seen as Siddaramaia's close aide, but recently resigned from the cabinet and said that his removal was a decision made by the Congress High Command, that he didn't want to resign, but he was clearly pushed to do so. And there is a conspiracy behind his removal. Sagai Raj joins me for the latest on that. Sagai, so his decision is one, but on the ground you can see the impact by the supporters.
Absolutely, and if you notice that K. Rajanna has alleged that there is a conspiracy against him for all this thing which has happened against him when it comes to his sacking from the cabinet. And if you notice that what we also get to learn from our sources is that he was unhappy with India Today's report, because the Congress High Command have watched India Today report, and thereafter they have taken cognizance of it, and then they have reported to the senior leaders in the Congress to take necessary disciplinary action against K. Rajanna. Following that, there were instructions which was been given to Chief Minister Siddaramaiah to take action against him, and subsequently he was being dropped from the cabinet ministry.
All right, Sagai. Also, I want to understand here, do you see this escalating in the days to come? Because he says, I will expose the conspiracy in the next few days. He hasn't given out more details on that.
See, if you see the history of statements which was being made by K. Rajanna, it clearly shows that he is another motor mouth of Congress party. Time and again, he has hit out at his own party. Even at the time when there was a delay in appointment or changing the KPCC president, he has openly criticized, stating that High Command should not try to do this. And even at the time when High Command has instructed that there should not be separate meetings of Dalit leader, even at that point of time, he has slammed High Command, stating that High Command should not try to interfere and control their freedom to have a discussion with the Dalit leaders. And thereafter, day before yesterday, he went on to say that there were fault at their own party when it comes to voter listing. It was their own party which was in power when the scrutinizing of voter list was made. So it is our fault. We closed our eyes, we shut our mouths and stayed silent when all these things was happening. So it was fault at our side as well. So this particular statement has not gone well with the High Command. And remember, when Randeep Surjewala held meeting with all the MLAs,
yes,
even at that point of time, he had criticized, saying that Randeep Surjewala should not hold meeting with MLAs and ministers. So there were piles of complaint against him, and now everything has busted when he has targeted Rahul Gandhi and High Command.
Clearly, so that it would be difficult for him to get support even at the state level. But remember, Rajanna is a senior leader, has been a former minister as well in the government. So he has definitely a certain support base, and the reflection of that on his screens on what's unfolding on the ground. We'll be tracking more on that. Thank you very much for now, Sagai Raj.